wrestling fans? You got the show Bill Skyley here at One Wrestling's Big Slam Nation Ring of Honor 14th anniversary show, Las Vegas, Nevada. We open up with Roderick Strong going up against Bobby Fish versus the television champion for Ring of Honor, Tomohiro Ishii, who has won the title from Roddy Strong last week. All three men got into it from the get-go. Roderick taking revenge upon Ishii for taking his title as he opened up with a dominating attack on Ishii and Fish. Then Ishii and Fish tore into each other with a strong style back and forth, fist and fire. My God, tremendous thunder and chops, kicks, and strikes on each other. And we had near falls aplenty. The crowd came unglued during this opener. Ishii hitting Strong with a brainbuster, followed by the 3 count. And Tomohiro Ishii pinned Strong for the second time in a week and walked away still Ring of Honor television champion. This was one hellacious opener to this pay-per-view. Then, after this awesome first match between 3 men who exemplified everything right in pro wrestling today, we got a match between B.J. Whitmer and Adam Page. Whitmer, who, as the crowd chanted, needs to retire. No disrespect, B.J., but time comes for everybody. You know, take it there. Train talent, scout for new guys. It's way overdue. And Adam Page, whose career's been stalled and tainted by being first part of the decade, then at war with Whitmer for no real reason other than to keep him relevant inside the Ring of Honor locker room. Page, to make things worse, loses to Whitmer. Urgent plea to Delirious. Alright, book Page elsewhere and tell BJ it's time to leave his boots in the ring. This match gets 1.5 stars, and I am being overly generous in this match. From this point on, the crowd would be all over the place, from a quiet, seemingly disinterested to loud and raucous behind the action in ring. Very weird Vegas crowd this year at the anniversary show. Winner takes all. We had then Dalton Castle, Peacock, and the Boys versus Hiroki Goto. What a showcase of technical ability on display here by Dalton Castle. Here we had an odd matchup, and it would be Dalton's mat skills and in-ring antics versus Gato's strength and power moves, as Goto would hit his Shotan guy for a clean pinfall over Castle. Having Dalton Castle lose this match seems doesn't make a lot of sense here to me. I said Ring of Honor had better start treating Dalton right, or they are going to lose a major superstar in the making. All right, and note to Dalton Castle, Florida weather, my friend, suits you better than that cold Philadelphia air. We then get Brian Kendrick making his way to the announcer's table, and he sits down next to Mr. Wrestling 3, who is in his Elvis Presley Vegas jumpsuit. And, of course, Kelly sitting next to him didn't even bother to put on a tuxedo. All right. We get, all right, the Addictions, Christopher Daniels in full fascist regalia. Underneath is his tights with a Punisher skull on both sides. Awesome Daredevil Season 2 featuring the Punisher and Elektra storyline. Marvel Comics, Marvel Knights indeed. But I digress on the comic book connection here with Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and what's going on with their attire. They're going up against Alex Shelley, and the crowd here was inexplicably dead for this match, and as both men were putting on a great in-ring tour de force here. Granted, both of these men are in the latter half of their careers, and they should be putting the younger guys up and over, at least giving them the rub. But we also had Frankie Kazarian at ringside interfering consistently against Alex Shelley. And as the Addiction's nefarious ways, their partner in crime, Chris Sabin, came down to ringside, and the Addiction began to double team on Shelley as often as possible behind the ref's back and his blind eye. Shelley would get the pin on Daniels, and his former tag team partner, Kushida, failed to come out and assist him. It would be his former / current Motor City Machine Gun partner, Chris Sabin, who would end up double teaming along with Alex Shelley on Christopher Daniels, on Frankie Kazarian, and this would get into then a shoving match just between Sabin and them, and they would just clear the ring of the Addiction, both men making Motor City Machine Gun signs, shaking hands, hugging it out, and the reuniting of the Motor City Machine Guns is taking place here in Las Vegas tonight. Woo. In the 14th anniversary of Ring of Honor. I truly would have liked to see this occur maybe 4 or 5 years ago. As I said, these gentlemen are all getting up there in years, but they all still got a little gas left in the tank, and I think they could put on one hellacious feud between the Addiction and the Motor City Machine Guns. Next up, we got Big Mike Elgin and Hiroshi Tanahashi going up against the Briscoes. Mark J. Briscoe. This was a kick-ass match. Best of the night so far. Gotta say here, the Big Mike signing that New Japan Pro Wrestling contract opposed to the NXT or Ring of Honor contracts that were up in front of him seems to have reignited the intensity and the drive that had been missing the last couple of years behind the big man. The Briscoes here, arguably one of the greatest tag teams of their generation, and damn well should be on everybody's top 10 tag team lists of that generation. Well, these 4 gentlemen tore it up tonight, and Elgin and Tanahashi were not to be outdone by the Briscoe brothers. Full throttle match here that had everything from redneck kung fu to air guitar from New Japan Pro Wrestling, the sling blades, high flow foes, Elgin power bombs, froggy bow, 1-2. No, this match was electric, and I give it 3.5 stars, as Michael Elgin Tanahashi would be victorious in this matchup. We then get a non-title match between the IWGP champion, the Rainmaker Okada, versus Moose with Stokely Hathaway. They open up back and forth with Moose, the crowd back in the game, and Okada trying to get his people forced, and they're chanting out for the Rainmaker, and it's back and forth, and we have a battle of the drop kicks. Indeed, Moose would hit the Rainmaker with the first drop kick of the night early on, and then he would nail him with a second one while Okada was up on the middle rope. Moose was in full babyface mode here, and this match here had Okada playing semi-heel, and he put Moose over in true veteran style, playing in the Moose's strengths, and truly made Moose look as great as he could be. Moose dodged the Rainmaker, hitting the crossbody off the top rope. He would miss Okada with a spear. The Rainmaker then hit drop kick number 1, then drop kick number 2, hit him with the Rainmaker, and the match was over. Moose either was really putting Okada over, or he really, truly got his bell rung and got tore up in this match, as he seemed to really be out of it in the ring next to Stokely Hathaway. Now we're going to go full metal super kick party as the never open-weight six-man tag team championship. The elite of the Bullet Club, Kenny the Cleaner Omega, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, would be going up against ACH, Matt SYDAL, and Kushida. There is just no way to call this match. You must see it to believe it. Match of the night. Hell, this very well could be match of the year. All six men were just unbelievable. It was something beyond description, almost beyond comprehension. 5 stars out of 5 stars. You need to do what you can to get your eyeballs on this here match. This is everything and anything that those who are asking and curious about the global cruiserweight tag team division, not tag team, cruiserweight division coming up in the WWE NXT, how that would go about. These 6 gentlemen showed exactly how the game could be played. We then had the Ring of Honor tag team No DQ War Machine versus the All Night Express. Good match that unfortunately was sandwiched between match of the night, possibly the year, and a 4-star main event. Good luck, gentlemen. You had basically a total Road Warrior Mad Max battle featuring tables, ladders, and chairs. Carnage, 3.5 stars. War Machine retains their titles. Then we get the main event of the evening. Ring of Honor's World Heavyweight Champion Jay Lethal with Truth Martini versus Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly in a triple threat match for the title. A really good match, but nowhere near the majesty that was the Elite's match of the year contender earlier on this evening. Lots of action, false finishes, and cool spots. Cole and O'Reilly just totally focused on beating the living hell out of each other. Cole did a great super kick frenzy on O'Reilly's legs, not just once but twice. And then O'Reilly got hammered by the champion with a super kick and 2 suicide dives. Lethal went for the lethal injection but pushed away O'Reilly. Got him in the position and he got laid out. Cole then focused on Lethal instead of pinning O'Reilly. O'Reilly coming back, hit a brainbuster and went into a triangle. Cole came in and got put into the ankle lock. Lethal was getting his hand raised 3 times for the pass out submission win, but Cole held on to Lethal's hand at 3. O'Reilly had the rear naked choke on as it looked like we had a new champion. Lethal came back out of nowhere with a double lethal injection on both of his opponents and pinned Adam Cole clean. 1, 2, 3. And this, my friends, was the end of Ring of Honor's 14th anniversary winner take all. New Japan Pro Wrestling joined up in this event with Ring of Honor, and they seem to have held all the cards damn near throughout this entire pay-per-view. We had just unbelievable match of the year contenders here. We had some unfortunate match being B.J. Whitmer and Adam Page. This needs to stop between these 2 gentlemen, and one of them needs to settle off into the sunset, and the other needs to make his way forward into what would be a bright future for the young, somewhat still rookie, Adam Page. With this, I am the show, Bill Schuyler. Follow me on Twitter at YouGotTheShow. Follow all of us of the Big Slam Nation, first up and always at OneWrestling.com, at One Wrestling Videos on YouTube, and follow the Godfather, the OG himself, Bill Apter at Apter One Wrestling. My tag team partners in the nation, Big Ray at Big Ray's Show. Follow Billy Ray Valentine at Billy Ray Hustle. 8-Track Brown hit him at the Pharaoh of Fancy. The Professor Quintana hit him at PROFPW Hustle. Kenny Killer in the UK, that's KINNYKILLA. That's a Sunday segue. Follow my brothers in that each and every Sunday. My man Connor, OK Fabe, out there in Boston, Mass. He is the official TNA reporter here at the Big Slam Nation. I am the official reporter for Ring of Honor and NXT and the Indies. This, my friends, has been a fantastic night of pro wrestling. Ring of Honor never leaves me dissatisfied, and tonight was no exception. Some fantastic matches on this, and I'm telling you right now, the guys that left from New Japan Pro Wrestling, A.J.STYLES, the rest of the Bullet Club being Carl Machine Gun Anderson and Big Doc Luke Gallows. Everybody seemed to wonder what was going to happen to the Bullet Club. Well, my friends, it seems that it's in good hands. At least the Elite is in good hands, that being the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Good God, the match that they had here tonight was mind-blowing and just totally out of this world. They are on top of their game. They are going to run wild, just out of control through New Japan Pro Wrestling. And as the crowd was chanting for the New Day, that New Day sucks, I know they are in the WWE. But, my friends, they are in a war of the words with the Elite, and they are trying desperately to get New Japan Pro Wrestling and the WWE NXT to work together and get this 6-man tag team, the title on the line, the never open weight title, 6-man tag. Will it happen? This might be up to the fans to lay it on the line on Hunter, Triple H's desk, via Twitter and all social media. The same for New Japan Pro Wrestling. With that, I am the show. We will see you at the matches, and I'll catch y'all down the road.